NewGenGamers.com.
And really, I think all that stacks up to is just the, like, software support action. The lack of software support. If they would have had more software support.
I think it was less the lack of titles, as in the lack of quality titles.
Quality is important. If they would have had a Ninja Gaiden on here, it would have taken off.
Unless you're the Wii, because then it doesn't matter.
I don't know. They've got the new
have...
Other M, which looks like it's going to take off fairly well.
I wouldn't be too bold in that prediction. I mean, Team Ninja looks like they can really do something with that,
but yeah, the goodly folks over here at Sega are known for putting out better games than, or better consoles than this one went over. Currently, they're working on software for like Sonic and whatnot, but I'm sure most of you folks out there know that already.
And if you don't, what the hell are you doing watching this? Just do a little research, or watch, you know, one of the 400 other videos we have in this series.
Or go to your local retro video game store, pick yourself up a Genesis and a copy of Sonic and play on.
Or you can even get it for the Nintendo DS, the PS3, the PS2, the Xbox 360, the Wii, the GameCube. Pretty much everything that's been released since the Dreamcast died.
Hell, you could probably get it on the Dreamcast, too.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, did they release a Genesis collection on the Dreamcast? I don't remember one.
Yes, they did, actually. In fact, Shane has it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the Sega Smash Pack, then.
Yep.
Why in the hell am I fighting a Jack-the-Box? I thought this was Batman Returns.
Yeah. This is, just where Sega was beginning to hit their stride with their, console, the Mega Drive, as it was known in the, Europe and Japan areas, but over here it was known as the Genesis.
Yes, and most of you should know the Genesis at this point, considering it is now on fire.
Literally on fire, folks. He's not on fire like NBA Jam.
He's on fire!
But yeah, back in the day, Sega was someone to be reckoned with. Well, there's someone to be reckoned with now, but they're not making the hardware anymore.
Well, they were the number one video console at the time.
Sorry about that. I was being a mic hog. My bad.
Hey, if you got something to say, say it. Now, what was the price at launch?
For the Sega CD?
Yeah, for the system itself.
I want to say, you'd end up spending about $200 if you didn't have a Genesis at least.
Oh, no. Much higher than that.
Ooh.
It was at $300 upon... This was just for the Sega CD.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a while since I looked at price points from way back in the day. I apologize.
Well, you do have the information right there.
Yeah, but skimming for that knowledge is a little rough through the booklet we've got here.
I did my research well on this console. And again with the purple.
Gotta love those Joker vehicles.
Now, were there a lot of good titles available at launch for this system?
No, it looked a lot like the GameCube. In fact, I'm gonna go so far and say it looked worse than the GameCube.
It looked a lot worse than the GameCube.
Is that why everyone was trading their GameCubes in?
Dude, the GameCube launch had Pikmin, Super Smash Brothers, Resident... Well, they weren't, like, in that initial period. Super Smash Brothers Melee. Any of those sound good to you?
Sorry, folks. I'm poking the bear. Ray's kind of a Nintendo fanboy.
I am not a Nintendo fanboy. I give love to all consoles.
Oh, Sega and Nintendo consoles.
To be completely fair, I love the 3DO as well.
What? Who made that?
True Hopkins. 3DO company.
Alright, fair enough. Anyway. Back in the day, the Genesis and the Sega CD. The Sega CD was supposed to be the answer to, like, what we know as the NES and the SNES. It was supposed to drive them into the ground, but, well, as I'm sure some of you haven't heard of the Sega CD, you already know that that wasn't the case.
They were also a major competitor with NEC, who at the time had their TurboGrafx 16 console out on the market. And they were actually the first to bring a CD-based drive out. They had the Turbo Duo. Their CD came just right before the Sega CD. But we're going to move on here to another game.
Ooh, look at those teeth!
And we will be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Sega CD classic here from Digital Pictures, Sewer Shark. Now, this was one of the launch games for the Sega CD, and it was made by a man named Tom Zito. Now, if you watch some of our videos from the past, you would have heard Tom Zito's name by now. He was known for making basically like mini-movies that were turned into video games. The idea behind it was that he wanted to kind of push the whole video aspect of the system. But it wasn't even originally designed to be on the Sega CD. When these games were initially created, they were made for something called the Project Nemo.
Is that why it looks like butt?
Actually, that is the power and the processing of the Sega CD, making it that tiny and that grainy.
So, are you saying that it was designed for a lower quality system then?
No, it was actually designed to be full screen and full motion. Like, if you play these on, let's say, like a 3DO, you'll get full screen video and it'll look like actual video. Not this kind of small, grainy, kind of looks washed out look. This kind of shows how capable the Sega CD was of handling full motion games.
Hey! You still don't have a Sega CD? Huh? What are you waiting for? Nintendo to make one? You have seen the games, right? Wrong answer, man. Show 'em! Want to see more?
NewGenGamers.com.